Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maida and you're watching Maida Pours. And for today's video, I'm really just gonna be playing around. I don't know how this is gonna quite turn out. I do have sort of an inspirational piece. And by inspirational, I don't mean that I am overly fond of this piece, but when I created this, I was just playing around, and it incorporated a background with some swiping and some spinning, and then also a center that incorporated some blowing, more of a Dutch pour technique, but just blowing with a straw, not with a blow dry or anything. So when I did this, I was like, oh, that was kind of a fun technique. I kind of want to try that again, but I never have. And so today I thought, you know what, I'm going to kind of try that out again. I brought my spinner out. This is just a cake spinner that I got off of Amazon. I do not have my canvas attached with anything. It's just resting on there. So the wet paint kind of helps stick it on. I have several colors, mostly just leftover paints from my previous pour. What do I have here? I've got, this is a Folk Art Color Shift paint in Green Flash right there. I think I'm going to use that in my background. And then I have this Craftsmart Sea Foam Pearl, Sea Mist Pearl. I can never remember the name. I'll put it in the description. But that is a iridescent, really light, shimmery blue color that I think is beautiful. And then I've got another Folk Art Color Shift here in Blue Violet Flash, which I think this is like the third pour in a row I've used this color. I really like that color. Then I got a little iridescent pearl fine. Oh no, wait, sorry. This is just white. This is just some white paint. This is titanium white. It actually had a little tiny bit gray technically because I got some blue in there. It's just leftover paint. And then this is Prussian blue by Liquitex. Not Basics, Liquitex Professionals, but I mixed it 3 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint, and then thinned that out with some water. Now we have the Iridescent Pearl Fine by Golden Fluid Acrylic right there. And then I got a little bit of Iridescent Gold Fine left, so we'll use this up. I don't have much of that, but we'll use it up. And then I got my Paynes Gray right here. I got a lot of Paynes Gray. I'm not going to use all of this in this pour, but we'll use some. And I might do a flip cup with, we'll see what I have left over. I don't know. And then I just have some black, some Golden Fluid Carbon Black. And then I got some Artist Loft Flow Acrylic White for, I'm not going to do a total base coat, but I am going to create like a cushion for the rest of it to sort of happen on. If that makes sense. Okay, I'm going to put some of these out of my way, because I'm just going to use the green, Prussian blue, Paynes Gray, maybe a little bit of iridescent pearl. I'm not going to use my gold yet, and my kind of first layer here. So I'm going to put my black out of the way too. I don't think I'm going to use that. And I do have a straw here for blowing later. We'll move that out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and just pour a cushion down. I'm not going to flood the entire canvas. Just going to put a nice little layer of white. And then if I don't succeed in covering the canvas fully, I'll pour some on the corners and spin it out. We'll see how it goes. So I am going to start with a little bit of green, a little bit of blue. That is, I'm sorry, that's the Paynes Gray, which is a lot like navy blue, especially the Golden Fluid Acrylic version of it. And a little bit of the Prussian blue. And a little bit of the Iridescent Pearl Fine. And maybe just a touch more green because I'm envisioning green. I want some green. There we go. And I am going to spin it. Well, first I'm going to pop any bubbles. Okay, I am going to spin this out. I did just stick on some double-sided paint, or double-sided tape there. All paint is double-sided, but not all tape. And I'm going to spin it again. Hopefully it stays on this time. So I'm just going to spin that out a little bit. I just kind of wanted to see what happened if I spun it without doing anything else. All right, out of curiosity more than anything else there. And I am going to just sort of from the middle here, swipe out here. Swipe out here, sort of. Come through here and swipe out here. Swipe out there. And one last through there. I am going to pour some more white paint. Most of this is probably going to fall off, but I just want to, and by most I mean like all of it, but that's okay. I just don't care. I'll lose all of it, but I just want this to flow before I keep playing with it. I still have a bunch in there. Okay, now let's spin it out. I'm gonna spin it a few times, see what happens. I don't want to spin it too hard because I got so much white, it's gonna fly off, but if I spin it too hard, it'll really fly off. So we're just gonna do like gentle spins here for a moment. I just want it all to fill in, totally cover the canvas. I do have a few sort of naked spots in here. naked canvas spots, so I'm going to fill that in right there, sort of tap it with my trusty popsicle stick. My most favorite fluid art tool of all. Cannot pretend otherwise. Palette knives, all these things, they're nice, but they do not replace my popsicle sticks. Yep. I buy like a big bag from Michael's, and I do try to save them and reuse them and rinse them off as much as possible. Eventually they get kind of funky and it's time to move on, so to speak. Time to acknowledge that. But I definitely use them way more than one time. I don't know how many, 5 to 10 times maybe. Woo, I do have tape on there, but this is, okay. It's like my hands are slippery. There we go. My hands are slippery from the paint, so I'm having a hard time spinning it, but I found a little place I could catch my finger on. So even just this swipe is really cool. I am going to swipe it out a little bit more, because now that I got my paint on my whole canvas, I'm going to kind of take a look here. I want to bring it out a little bit more over here. So I'm going to bring this there, swipe it out, and then also swipe up into this corner there. And I'm gonna kind of come through there, go up there. And then we're gonna do another spin, see what happens. So as I spin it out, it's really creating really cool cells inside. I love that green. I've been using a lot more green lately. Just feeling green? I don't know. What does that mean? What does it mean when you're feeling green? I don't think it's bad, right? Feeling green isn't bad. Definitely feeling green lately. So I'm gonna slide it over. And we'll probably, I'm just like stretching it out, just playing around. I don't have any plan here. I don't have any exact end goal. So I'm just kind of seeing what happens. And I want this, I might add a little bit more just because I do kind of want to see through here and here, but I also plan on layering something on top, so I'm still debating this. I'm going to spin it a few more times and see sort of what's happening in there. Oh, I'll tell you what's happening in there. Beautiful, cool cells are happening in there. All right. So I am going to put just a little bit more green right here. My hands are completely covered in paint. And just a drop, like not much, but I just want a little bit more green. And my hands are slippery, guys. I almost dropped that cup. Being reckless over here. Just a drop of the Prussian blue. And probably some iridescent pearl because you know I love me some iridescent pearl. All right. I am gonna take my little swiper here and I'm just gonna swipe this down through there. And then a little bit through there. All right. And we spin. Hoo. Yep, it's looking cool. All right. I love spinning the canvas. I think it just creates like such cool effects with the paint. I think spinning, I need to create a spinner that can kind of accommodate a larger canvas because I want to spin out like a really big piece, but you know, that's probably like a next summer reality. You know, I could probably get Michael to build me something like that, but not until summertime. All right, so I am again honestly, I'm just sort of seeing how much this paint will stretch, right? Like how much paint is on the canvas. I don't want too much, you know, I want it, because I am going to pour another layer, so I really don't want what's on here to move. I am going to give it a couple more spins. Okay. So that is what we're calling the background right there, okay? Okay, so this is what we're calling the background, and I am going to create sort of a centerpiece effect as well. But first I am gonna wash my hands, but with the magic of film, you won't even know I'm gone. All right, and I'm back. All right, so here we have our background. I am going to move, I'm not putting any more green in it. We're done with the green. And I'm done with all of my background colors, except for possibly the iridescent profile. And I'm gonna pull up the blue, this light blue, sea mist pearl. Oh, it's in the description. The flash. Am I gonna use that white? I don't know. I'm gonna set that to the side. I'm not sure if I'm using that. And then I got a little bit of gold. We're gonna use that. And possibly a touch of black. Okay, so I'm gonna use in the very center here, I'm gonna do just a bit of the pearl. I'm trying to get this right in the middle. I don't want to use too much paint because I do have paint on this canvas already here. And then I'm going to do the blue violet flash. Get it right in the center there. And our sea mist pearl. I love this color, and yet I can never remember the exact name of it. I couldn't when in the first video I used it either. All right. And then some gold. A little bit more of the flash. Why? Because I like it. And then just like, like not even, I don't even want to like pour the black. I want to drip the black. All right. Like off of the spoon there. Not a lot of that. All right. I do have the straw, but I'm going to try to just blow it out, you know, with my mouth. So here we go. Ooh, I like it. I also like it. Oh, I'm scraping. It's okay. And I'm gonna get that up here. Nice, okay. And then I'm gonna get this side, but I'm gonna turn it so I'm still blowing up. Okay, it almost, so I was trying to make it look a little bit like a flower with petals on the background. What do you think? What do you think? So we're definitely spinning it. I know you knew that, but we're definitely spinning it. So here we go. Okay. So we got some like cool lacing. Ooh, we got some really cool lacing going on with the black. Huh, okay. It sort of reminds me of like, the bloom, I've never done the bloom technique, but that's sort of what it's reminding me of, unintentionally, but I like it. I'm liking it. I like that a lot. Okay. So I am going to spin it a few more times. I kind of want to blow this out a little bit more. That's not moving too much. Okay. Which is good. I don't want the paint to move too much, right? We don't want the paint to move too much, because that means there's still too much on your canvas. And that means it might not dry to your liking. And by that, I mean it might crack. Okay. So I am going to just sort of, yeah, it's really not moving. The paint's really not moving too much on the canvas. So that's what we want to see. I could add more, blow it out maybe a little bit more, but I don't want to. I think I'm going to stop messing with it. I do like this technique. I will be doing it again. Maybe I'll use more black, go for more lacing next time, see how that works out for me, but I'm going to leave this one alone because I think it came out very, very cool. And just to show you again, sort of my like, and this is, I think, a good example. You know, sometimes you play, I'm probably gonna get paint on this. Sometimes you play and you come up with something that you're kind of like, okay, I don't love this painting, but I love where this painting was going, you know? And then you sort of intentionally work it out a little bit more. And this is sort of the next step. And not the final step, but the next step. And I do like this. I think it's really cool. I love those color shift paints. Should I spin it one more time just for fun? Whoop, paint's flying a little bit. That's okay. Just for fun, spin it out one more time. Okay. Ooh. Yay. I feel like the petals became even more pronounced with that final spin. Okay. We're definitely going to leave it alone. But there you go. What technique would I call? I would call this a double, it's a swipe. This is definitely kind of, you're spinning it, you're swiping it, and you're blowing it like Dutch pour. So swipe, Dutch swipe, swipe Dutch, Dutch swipe, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think this technique should be called. I don't know, it's a multi-combo, multiple technique. I'm clearly overthinking this. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please do hit that like button. It helps out YouTubers, especially new YouTubers like me, oh so much. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, because this is the kind of videos I do on my channel, acrylic paint pouring. And to everyone who has hit subscribe, thank you so much. I appreciate you oh so very much. You are obviously my favorite people in the world. And again, thank you for watching, and I will be bringing you in for a close-up, but I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Okay. This came out really cool. I see a flower and inside of these like swiped stem, leaves, I don't know what exactly you want to call them. There's some really cool effects going on as well, and that was done just with swiping. And then inside where I kind of, oh, I want to show you down here too. Look at these. These are really cool. Like just so pretty. And then inside the flower, we're calling this the flower, just beautiful little effects. A lot of lacing with that black paint, and I was so sparing with it, as you recall. I might use a little bit more the next time I do it, but there we go. I think this came out very nicely for just sort of a playing around, seeing what happens kind of a pour. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.